Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
Hedrick Barbecue Days is this Saturday. Start the day with the parade at 10:30, then stick around for the craft and vendor event from noon until 5 on Main Street, featuring more than 40 vendors. Enjoy hot air balloon tether rides, a cornhole tournament, classic cars, great food, shopping, and plenty of family activities. Celebrate small-town America at its finest during Hedrick Barbecue Days this Saturday in Hedrick, and check out the craft and vendor event from noon till 5.
The 4th of July is almost here, and Kaboom Fireworks in Watcheer has everything you need to light up the night. Shop a huge selection of aerials, rockets, fountains, sparklers, novelties, and family favorites at prices that won't break the bank. Kaboom Fireworks is locally family-owned, close to home, and stocked with one of the area's best selections. Open daily now through July 8th, Monday through Friday from 4 to 8 p.m., and weekends from noon until 8 p.m. Kaboom Fireworks in Watcheer. Celebrate America with the biggest bang for your buck at Kaboom Fireworks.
Join the Keokuk County Hospice Auxiliary on Friday, July 3rd at the southeast corner of the Keokuk County Courthouse in Sigourney, beginning at 5:30 p.m. for the annual quilt raffle and pie contest. Take a chance on beautiful handcrafted quilts with raffle tickets just $2 each or 6 for $10. Every dollar raised helps support local individuals and families receiving hospice services right here in Keokuk County. The Keokuk County Hospice Auxiliary Quilt Raffle and Pie Contest, July 3rd at 5:30 p.m. Fire up the grill and enter the Expo Cook-Off, happening Saturday, July 11th at the Keokuk County Expo Grounds in Sigourney. Teams of up to 4 will compete using provided pork loin, pork ribs, and chicken hindquarters, with winners crowned in each meat category and an overall champion selected. The entry deadline is July 3rd, so don't wait. Start time is at 7 a.m. Judging starts at 3:30 p.m. Results are announced at 5 p.m. and a meal follows at 5:30. Get signed up today for the Keokuk County Expo Cook-Off on Saturday, July 11th.
Nice weather is finally here, and it has a funny way of inspiring home projects. Good news, your hometown lumber store is ready to help make those ideas happen. From quality decking and railing to energy-efficient windows and beautiful new doors, you'll find the products, expertise, and service you need to upgrade your home this season. So whether you're building, updating, repairing, or finally getting started, we're here to help every step of the way. Visit Sigourney Lumber today. Everything you need for summer projects, all in one place.
We are bringing it live to Keota High School for Keota softball tonight. I paused briefly because I thought maybe we were going into the national anthem, but they are going to be introducing the boys' baseball teams on the other field. So we got Keota softball and Colfax Mingo tonight, a red-hot Keota softball team. We thank all of our sponsors for bringing us the games this summer. And that includes the gym, Jennifer Fagan Neighbor Insurance, Keokuk County Hospital and Clinics, Libertyville Savings Bank, Sigourney Body Shop, Lifetime Dental Solutions, Vidito Inc., Sigourney Motors, who also brings us our Keota player of the game, Helmuth Ford, Shuttler Insurance Services, and Skunk River Radio. Andy McGuire here as always for the Keota coverage. Andy, your thoughts heading into tonight's game?
Should be a good game tonight. We have the 11-2 Eagles taking on the 6-8 Tigers. Hawks. Looks like we're going to have a pitcher's duel tonight. Brianna Freeriksen with 69 strikeouts and a earned run average for Brianna of 3.83 versus the freshman phenom Jesselyn Aller, a 2.42 ERA with 62 strikeouts on the year. So really a pitcher's duel going to go on tonight with a red-hot Keota Eagles. Took 2 early losses on the season and have just ripped off 11 wins in a row, which I've been told, haven't been able to verify yet, I've been told that is a Class 1A record for the season this year for the girls softball program. So red-hot Eagles playing good softball, and tonight should be no other contest against the Colfax Mingo, which is actually sitting pretty high in the standings in the Sickle. South Iowa Cedar League standings has North Mahaska at 13-4, tied up at the top at an 11-2. Actually, North Mahaska has a bit of a lead, even though the two teams split. An 11-2 Keota team, and Colfax Mingo is right in the middle of the pack. They're good competition. BGM at 11-5, Belle Plaine 7-6, HLV Tri-Counties at 7-7. Montezuma 6-7, Colfax Mingo 6-8, English Valley 4-6, Iowa Valley 4-8, Linville Sully 4-12, and 2 years removed state champion Sigourney Savages all the way down at the bottom at 3-13. So a lot of youth on that Sigourney team, but still a high quality program. And how things can change just with the turnover in talent. Right, Steve?
Exactly. Yeah, you get rid of Carly and Moore here the last couple of years, and leaves the cupboard a little bit empty. Here comes the national anthem. And a nice recorded rendition of the national anthem.
250-year birthday for these United States of America. Steve, you got big plans to celebrate 4th of July this year?
Just doing the normal small town Sigourney, Iowa thing on the 4th of July. We'll have the parade and all the stuff that goes with that.
Are we going to see a Steve Shetler Media float in the parade?
You know, you would, but I actually live stream the parade, so I'm a little tied up. But I usually do drive around. I make a loop with my wife for Shetler Insurance Services, and then I jump out, and then I help out with the live stream. So just work, work, work.
Never a dull moment in your life, right? Always grinding, always putting those hours in, bringing Southeast Iowa to whoever listens, right?
Exactly. I mean, you had some people that were surprised that we did the Keota Fun Days parade, and heck yeah, we do everything here on Steve Shetler.
Yeah.
If it's Southeast Iowa, we're there.
Fantastic turnout for the Keota Fun Days parade. Was that just a week ago?
Week ago Saturday, I think, yeah.
Yeah, the week ago this last Saturday. So my time flies when the summer months hit and we're watching a lot of baseball, we're watching a lot of softball. Especially these Keota Eagles, man, they are exciting to watch. Jesselyn Aller had a big week last week, hit a grand slam home run, I think it was a 2-run homer as well in the same game, and is pitching lights out. The team's playing some defense out here and having a lot of fun. So I'm excited to see them play, and shout out to the field crew here. I don't know if you've noticed, but we do have some a new playing surface at the Keota softball field here. And get a little better drainage on the field, a little better playing environment. The girls seem to be really enjoying it. The lines are chalked, and it's a beautiful night to watch a game.
Yeah, you get this late into June, and usually it's a little bit warmer, but heck, we'll take sunshine in 70s and just a few clouds.
Just a few. First pitch is fouled off.
You know, Andy, I was over at the Keota concession stand right before the game, got myself a pork burger and a Diet Dew, and I had to talk him into letting me buy a bag of Doritos by itself. They usually sell those with the walking tacos, but they didn't have it listed by itself, so
Interesting.
Had to bargain for him.
That's an odd one. Very strange. Batting here is number 33, Brianna Fredrickson. I'm going to have to work that one in all night long. 2 R's with 2 E's in the middle of them. Fredrickson. And she's going to be pitching tonight, too. We might just call her Bree, and that way people know who I'm talking about, so I don't have to keep botching the poor girl's
Furious
name.
Bree.
Curious Bree.
No, Furious.
Furious Bree.
The F.
I was watching Curious George before I came tonight, so.
Obviously.
2 balls and 2 strikes. Make that a strikeout looking. Jesselyn cashed her out and sent her back to the dugout. And we have number 15 up to bat for the Tiger Hawks. Dakota Allen takes a first pitch strike. Dakota Allen batting .268 on the season. 0-1 count here for the freshman Aller. Ball up, 1-1. There's a pop fly. And Jesselyn catches it, calls off the third baseman, Hallie Heistoffer, to do the work herself. 2 quick outs here. First batter, second batter. As number 16 steps to the plate for Colfax Mingo, and that's Isabella Cushat.
Heads up.
And here comes another ball. We had a baseball fly right in front of us, and softball's coming back at us too. Neither one of us hit Shetler. Neither one of them hit Shetler, I should say.
Bubby's on it.
Bubby's all over the baseball. And there's a strike from Aller. Cushat, we'll call her Isabella.
Speaking of Bubby, had a brief conversation with him before the game started. We'll let this pitch go. So, Bubby, if you're familiar with Steve Shetler Media stuff, we put out a weekly top 20. Whoever is the most active on the of all the people that are interacting with Steve Shetler Media, top 20 people get on the top 20. Bubby has been dominant for the last couple of months. I mean, just blowing people out of the water. And I thought maybe Bubby had a little mercy in his heart. And I asked Bubby if he was ever going to let anybody win ever again. And he flat out said no. No, he is not.
No mercy. And there, Jesselyn Aller retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the freshman, going to the bottom of first.
Libertyville Savings Bank is family and employee owned and operated. We've been loving our small towns since 1901 and have 50 team members who are actively involved in their communities. We are proud to serve our ag customers with 7 ag lenders who are farmers themselves. They make fast, local credit decisions and are tremendous supporters of our local 4-H and FFA groups. At Libertyville Savings Bank, we kick ag.
Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment in Keota, supports the area pork producers. They're located at 2112 Keokuk Washington Road in Keota. Call 641-636-2259. Your satisfaction is always our goal at Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment. Our interest, knowledge, and experience in the livestock industry has led us to develop the Showstopper Equipment line of products and show supplies. Find more information at vidito.com.
And we thank all of our sponsors that you see with their commercials and rotating in the bottom right corner there throughout the game for being on board for Keota softball and baseball. this summer. I think we're going to be are we going to be short one game, or are we going to get all the games in? I know we've added the July 2nd game to the schedule. We weren't originally going to do that, but I think we added that on, right?
I think we're going to be right there. Yeah, I think we're going to have the 3 that we had promised.
Okay, but we are back here at Keota High School on a beautiful Monday evening. Keota Colfax Mingo scoreless.
And we actually have Dakota Allen pitching. I thought we were going to get Freerickson, but we do not, thankfully, because I can pronounce Allen much easier than the other one, so we'll leave that one alone. But Allen has an ERA of 3.79, 16 strikeouts on the season, has played in 8 contests, saved 2, and has a record of 1-2. So she has been out here, or a game started 2. So she knows what she's doing on the circle. And we'll see what she does to these Keota batters. Elise Lyle, leadoff batters, dropping in right now. And the man in the blue shirt is getting ready to let this pitching frenzy fire off. A swing and a miss. Elise Lyle goes 0-1 count for Dakota Allen. Second pitch on the way. Foul tip straight back. That'll take the count to 0-2. Colfax Mingo, do you spend any time up in the Colfax Mingo area, Steve?
Can't say that I do.
I don't know that any of us do. But they drive a long ways to come down and play some softball.
I followed him into town, actually.
Did you? And there is a shallow hit, and it drops right in front of the center fielder for Colfax Mingo as Elise Lyle gets a nice base hit, and she is on first. I believe that center fielder for Colfax Mingo is Kelly Rathje, freshman. And here's Jesselyn Aller, and Elise is lucky to get to second. Nice throwdown from this Colfax Mingo catcher. And Elise is in scoring position at second with the Keota hot hitter Jesselyn Aller. 2 home runs last week, one of them in the Grand Slam variety already mentioned. But I'm going to bring it up again and again because it was very impressive. And Jesselyn Aller takes the ball. 1-1 count, 0 outs. Runner at second is Elise Lyle. And Dakota Allen is firing for Colfax Mingo, and the pitch is on its way. And Jesselyn hits a deep ball center field, caught by the freshman, and Elise Lyle returns to second base.
Sure.
Kennedy Jackson hits one foul territory down the first base line. Nothing doing for Kennedy Jackson there, but she did steal the ball and is coming back to try it again. She's got that Kodachrome bat. You know, it looks like something from the 80s or the 90s, like a film box.
Mm-hmm.
Pixelated blues and oranges and whites. Kind of a neat looking bat.
I think I've seen somebody has that bat at every game that I've been at so far this year.
Yeah.
North Mahaska and Pekin included.
0-2 count here, 1 out. Elise Lyle still on second. The pitch comes in. Kennedy Jackson hits it out into the gap, and Elise is going to score. Kennedy Jackson gets the single, drops in between the right fielder, center fielder in the gapper, and scores one. 0-1 score here for your hometown Keota Eagles. Addison Miller takes her spot in the batter's box.
And I did put out my athlete and team of the week polls earlier today. Addison Miller was one of 2 female Eagles on the list this week. She had a nice week this past week.
She did, yeah. The tandem, Aller and Miller,
Yep.
Those 2 ladies have played a whole lot of softball together. They know each other's tendencies well. And those are 2 names you're going to hear for a long time because they are both freshmen and have long careers here in front of them on a lot of talent here. There's, I think, maybe 2 seniors on this team, Addison Perkypile, Kennedy Jackson. And here's a foul tip out of bounds right left of Shetler's camera.
They are really coming at me tonight.
What did you do to these ladies?
I don't know. And the baseball team, too.
Allen's pitch is on the way, and Miller hits one, and a quick tag, double play. Nice
play.
Little turn there from the Tiger Hawks. The shortstop tags second base to take Kennedy Jackson out, and Addison Miller is thrown out at first. So we're going to the top of the second.
Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance in Keota is proud to support Keota Athletics. Jennifer is a licensed independent agent with over 25 years experience and represents over 40 companies. She can help you with auto, home, life, business, crop, and farm insurance. Call Jennifer at 319-461-6530 and find her on Facebook. Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance and Keota wishes the Eagles good luck.
Hi, I'm Krista Sellers, driver of the 7K Figure 8 race truck. I race at local Figure 8 tracks across southern Iowa. One of my good sponsors is CJ at Sigourney Motors. Next time you or someone you know is looking for a good used vehicle or in need of some minor repairs, you can contact CJ at Sigourney Motors. Give them a call at 641-224-8056 or stop by 705 East Jackson Street in Sigourney, Iowa. Hope to see you at the races or at CJ's shop.
And, of course, Sigourney Motors is not only one of our sponsors, but also the sponsor of our Keota Eagle Player of the Game, which we'll be picking later on tonight. We're back here at Keota High School, starting up the second inning. Keota grabbing the early 1-0 lead. Andy McGuire with the call to action. Andrew?
Here I am. Yep, 1-0. These Keota Eagles. Jesselyn Aller in the top half of the first went 1-2-3, so we're looking at batter number 4 right now for Colfax Mingo, and that is number 14, and that is going to be, gosh, this roster is not handy to look at, especially as my eyes are not as young as they once were. I don't even see a 14 on the roster. Do you see a 14 on there, Shetler? Maybe if I go here. There is, 17. That's my problem. This is Kinley Johannes, the sophomore, in the 4 spot. She's a batting lefty, so we'll see what Jessela can do with this left-handed batter. And the first pitch is on its way, and that is a strike right down the middle. That's the one you swing at. Were you ever a slow pitch participant there, Shetler? Oh, here comes the ball in.
Dang.
Oh. The on-deck gal got hit.
No, never did slow pitch. My dad did back in the day. I accompanied him to a lot of his slow pitch games, but I was never really much of a ball player, baseball or slow pitch or anything.
Oh yeah, was Dad Shetler a phenom on the slow pitch field?
He was a pitcher,
was he?
And not a belly itcher.
Uh-huh.
I was the belly itcher of the two.
Yeah. I did see your mom the other day. Erin and I stopped in for a
she
nice
said
lunch.
She saw you during the Iowa Music Showcase.
That's right.
When you didn't bother to say anything to me, so.
Well, you were busy.
Appreciate
You're
that.
working. You don't mess with a man when he's working.
Thought we were friends.
That's what you get for thinking. You fired me. You make fun of me. You're rude to me all the time. I cry myself to sleep. It's awful. I don't know how Neil does it with you.
Daily. Who got up to bat, Andy?
Callie Rathje, the freshman.
Callie?
California. Callie the Galley. Some of these pronunciations, when I worked in Cedar Rapids, there was a Rathje construction company, and it was spelled R-A-T-H-J-E. And I know that this young lady's last name is spelled Rathje because I think she was maybe on the basketball team last year. But I know I've come across it before, and it was cleared up from a Colfax Mingo parent or coach. I'm not sure which one it was, but it was one of the two. And they clarified that it was Rathje. And that ball is fair. And the runner is out. So the ball hit. It looked like it hit in the box. But the umpire says, no, that was in the field of play. Down the third base line to Hallie Heistoffer. And she's able to throw the runner out at first to record the second out of the inning against these Colfax Mingo Tigerhawks. Up next is number 12. And I have that as Brooklyn Yansky, a junior. Pop fly. Addison Miller clears. And a phenomenal play from the catcher right there, Addison Miller, to record the third out. And just like that, Jessalyn Aller goes 4-5-6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what's next? 6, 7.
A commercial break.
Your favorite.
Let's go to it.
At Lifetime Dental, we know a strong, healthy smile starts early. That's why we love seeing our little patients early in life to create positive experiences and healthy habits that will last a lifetime. With advanced training in pediatric growth and development, as well as orthodontics, we have the knowledge and expertise to help your growing child thrive. We have a simple goal: healthy children, healthy teeth, beautiful smiles to last a lifetime.
If you've had a run-in with a deer, a fender bender, or any sort of accident with your vehicle, take it to Tony and the guys at Sigourney Body Shop at 210 West Clark Street in Sigourney. They'll get you back on the road in no time, and Tony will help you out with a free estimate. It's service with a smile at Sigourney Body Shop. Give them a call at 641-622-2022, or again, stop in at 210 West Clark Street in Sigourney. And thanks to Sigourney Body Shop and Lifetime Dental Solutions for being on board for our Keota baseball and softball games here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, and YouTube this summer. Going to the bottom of the second, Keota with the early 1-0 lead. Andy McGuire with the call of the action.
And here we have Dakota Allen, the junior, is pitching for Colfax Mingo. And Cameron Hafley, the sophomore, is going to be batting from the left-handed position of the batter's box. Beautiful evening, blue skies, big white Simpsons puffy clouds.
Me sneezing in the background.
Shetler with COVID. Good thing you're fully vaccinated.
You're right.
Come on, you took that Biden shot, didn't you?
Oh, they were trying to pressure me to at certain places that I was employed, but I didn't.
Thank goodness they fired you.
Yeah, really. Thank God.
I have to commend you, You are not shy about pointing out that was the best thing that ever happened to you, was getting fired. I would have thought that maybe the best thing would have been marrying Stacy, but
well,
you lucked your way into that. You earned the firing.
Yeah, I don't know how that. Yeah, exactly. I earned it, and I'll claim it. Keep it.
That's the way it is. 2-1 count here for Cam Hafley, and she hits a foul ball, 2-2, and no outs. 1-0's the score. Dakota Allen, Jr., for the Lady Tigerhawks. Pitch is on its way here shortly. Here it comes. And low. Cameron Hafley steps out for a minute to gather herself on a full count here.
So you asked me about my July 4th coming up. Keota do much for the 4th of July?
Not a lot. The Keota Fun Days is usually the first full weekend in June. And so the town celebrates that, street dance and all the festivities. So I know a lot of folks from Keota do run over to Sigourney to catch the parade. Nothing like a good small town parade.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that goes on, and then there's seemingly a lot of pops and bangs going on around the neighborhood from these legalized fireworks. I'm still getting my head wrapped around that. You know, kid from the 80s and 90s, it was a big deal to run down to Missouri and pick up some contraband and feel a little dangerous. And there's Cameron Hafley on a force out. And so we have a runner at first base. And Addison Perkypile, the senior, is stepping up to do the hitting here. But yeah, back to your question, Keota, not a lot going on as far as organized events, but there's always something going on in Keota. Another foul ball. Oh, that gets even closer to the camera. That's foul ball number 3 coming our way. It's going to happen.
I need to put my camera in a cage.
There's Micah Greiner doing the heavy lifting. Good job, Micah.
Camera shy.
Addison Perkypile hits in fair territory, and we're moving on the base path, and there's a fire over to third, and we are safe. Alexis Detweiler is safe at third base. I believe that's who that is. Don't have my order in front of me, and nice hit there.
If they had caught that, they might have doubled up on that play because the lead runner was almost to second base.
Yep, she was moving. Hallie Heistoffer, high fly ball, caught at second, but we're sending the runner home, and she scores. Alexis Detweiler on the RBI from Hallie Heistoffer. Runner at second, Addison Perkypile, the senior, did make it to second. Pop fly out to second base. And here we have Dakota Dodd is going to drop in, and I apologize, I missed her, another senior.
Put a plug in for this Saturday's sports section, Saturday morning coaches and athletes show. We'll have the Keota seniors from softball on the show. Loaded show on Saturday morning.
Loaded.
Albia softball coming to town. Got this Keota softball team. Got a couple of tracksters from Ottumwa, Delilah Subson and Jordy Mason. So going to be a good show.
How are the Lady D's doing in softball?
Oh, man. They're just destroying people left and right.
And Fuego.
Yeah. Grace Pence is the pitcher for Albia softball team, and it's getting double-digit strikeouts is a nightly occurrence.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She is the Jesselyn Aller of Albion. Dakota Dodd on a swinging strike. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Scores 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning for these Lady Eagles. And there's a hit. And off the glove of the shortstop, she's not able to collect. And the center fielder loses the handle on the ball as she comes in as Kelly Rathje, number 5, out in center field. And the Eagles score another 3-0 as Addison Perkypile slides her way across home plate. And we're to the top of the order. Elise Lyle is dropping in right now. See if Elise can keep this 2-out rally going for the Lady Eagles. Pitches up. Ball called. Low ball again. 2-0 count.
A swarm of bugs has descended upon us.
Not usually a good sign when the bugs start swarming a broadcast, is it?
Did you shower today?
That's not my week.
Aaron got all the warm water this week.
Aaron always gets the warm water. With my upbringing, I'm lucky I even have access to water. I had a rough childhood, Steve. My treat was sleeping under a burlap sack.
It's funny because my morning show co-host, Neil, he had a pet rock. That was how they spoiled him on Christmas.
Did he have a name for said pet rock?
He has never said, but...
And here's Jesselyn Aller with 2 runners on. We'll see if she can knock in both of them. And there's a foul ball coming back. Oh, don't catch it. Oh, that
Lord.
baby. Woo. That youngster, that was close. That was
really close.
Real close. Thankfully, we don't have any head contusions at the moment.
2-year-old maybe at the most.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. He's happy as a lark.
Jeez.
God bless him. And there is a wild pitch, and the runners advance to second and third. Steve's waving at friends or swatting bugs.
One and the same.
Maybe we should come up with a name for Neil's pet rock.
Rocky.
Rocky Road? Rocky. That's clever.
I go for the low-hanging fruit with
That
my
is
humor.
so clever. Oh, my gosh. 2-1 count here. People tune in to listen to this.
If there's an easy joke, I'm all about it.
I love it. Nothing better than a good dad joke. Dakota Allen, the junior Colfax Mingo, is dealing to Jesselyn Aller. Allen, Aller, 1 letter away, but very different people. Pitch in the dirt, full count here. I'd say that they would be better off just to put her on, but they have Addison Miller coming up right behind her, and that's just as dangerous.
It's a lose-lose situation.
Lose all the way around. Allen, Aller, and Aller takes her base to load up for Addison Miller, who has over-the-fence power. That would be very exciting if Addison Miller were able to hit a grand slam and we were able to capture it on this news feed. 2 outs, 3-0. High pitch. And the runners are going to be going on any contact. Coach Hafley out there coaching, doing what coaches do. Another ball. That takes the count 2-0.
She's got the pitcher has the sun right in her eyes, and she might have something in her eye right now.
She does keep grabbing that right eye like something's not agreeing with her. That's another low pitch, 3-0 count. So what do you do here, Shetler? 3-0 count. Are you holding or are you swinging for the fences?
I'd let her loose.
Let her eat. There's a strike. She was holding on it. And as all the parents say at the travel ball tournaments I was at on Saturday, now you go. Now you got to go. And she doesn't go and she gets walked. Scores 4 now. The 4th score is in, I should say. Dakota Dodd crosses the plate.
Over on the baseball field, by the way, it's 1-0 in favor of Keota, I believe.
Chase Hafley, I believe he's maybe making his pitching debut this year. There's a wild pitch. Elise Lyles coming home. She slides and scores. That makes the score 5-0.
Might be wrong on that. On the baseball score.
1-0?
I'm not sure which way.
Visitor. I think Colfax Mingo has the 1.
Yeah.
Yep. Actually, that's Addison Miller. Kennedy Jackson, I had my order wrong. And Callie Rathje catches from the center field position to retire to the side 5-0 here.
And we'll take a break.
Looking for a hometown gym that fits your schedule? Then check out The Gym in Keota. Open 24 hours a day. The gym gives you the freedom to work out whenever it works best for you. Early mornings, late nights, or any time in between. Whether you're just getting started or staying in shape, the gym has the equipment and atmosphere to help you reach your goals. Stop by at 211 East Broadway Avenue in Keota. Call 319-430-3231 and be sure to check out The Gym Keota on Facebook. Get stronger, feel better, and make your move today at The Gym in Keota.
Keota County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have a variety of family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience. Call 641-622-1170 to reach the clinic or 641-622-3184 to reach Jack's Corner Drug.
And we're bringing it back here to Keota, Iowa, Keota High School, where we've got softball going on. Keota with the 5-0 lead, starting to bust out with a bigger lead as we continue on, going to the top of the third here against Colfax Mingo. And Andy McGuire has the call of the action.
We're going 7, 8, 9 hitters here for Colfax Mingo Tiger Hawks. And Caitlin Steenhook, a junior, is going to be taking her spot next to the plate. And Jesselyn Aller continues to deal for these red-hot Keota Lady Eagles with an overall record of 11-2. Like I mentioned earlier, dropped too early in the season. One to North Mahaska and another one to HLV, but they have avenged both losses thus far and been on an absolute tear since with 11 straight victories, and 2 of which that came from Pearl Field in Iowa City. These ladies got to play at the University of Iowa.
I wish I would have been there.
Ball called. We got a 1-1 count here for Jesselyn Aller, the freshman. Had a great year last year, having a really good year this year. A little bit sluggish to start, but she's really picking up the pace now and settling in. You can see a lot of confidence being played on this softball diamond from all of these young ladies. The energy's high, getting some wins that they haven't had in a long time. North Mahaska win was a big one. Sigourney win's a big one. All wins are big, but when you haven't beaten teams in sometimes decades, those are huge, huge wins. Foul number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. 5 are the Eagles and 0 are the Tiger Hawks.
Yeah, Jesselyn has sunglasses on, while the Colfax Mingo pitcher does not have sunglasses on this evening. So that could be a big difference.
You know why that is?
Because the sun's in her eyes?
No, because Jesselyn is way cooler than the other pitcher. I can say that because I'm an Eagle fan. And I'm a Jesselyn fan. Maybe you should start wearing sunglasses, Steve.
You know, can't see anything. I've got prescription sunglasses. I just never wear them. I don't like them.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, I'm nearly 54 years old, so I'm used to it.
Nearly. And there's a pop fly over to first base and caught. First out recorded thanks to Kennedy Jackson. Senior over at first base.
I do have a birthday coming up here in a couple of weeks, Andy.
Oh, yeah?
So,
what are you doing?
You know, cash is approved as a gift.
All right. I'll let Stacy know that you want cash. You and Neil and his pet rock, and Stacy can celebrate to your heart's content.
Yes.
0-1 count here, 1 out, 5-0's the score, and there's a foul ball straight back. Think you could hit a pitch from Jesselyn Aller?
No.
Not happening.
I had trouble hitting pitches in Little League.
Maybe you could bunt.
I was a heck of a wiffle ball player in my backyard, though.
Oh, yeah? You get the neighborhood kids rounded up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they were all like 10 years younger than me, but...
Sandlot style. You were amazing. I was playing with 2-year-olds. I smoked them.
I've said before on different broadcasts that we had the absolutely perfect backyard for wiffle ball at my mom and dad's house. It was just set up perfect.
Was it? Did it live right next to the park?
No, but we had a grapevine that was the home run fence. And it just worked out really good.
Nice. Kind of like Wrigley.
Yeah.
Grapevine. Same thing as the ivy.
Mm-hmm.
Ivy, yeah. Your spot now would be a perfect spot for a baseball game. And there's a foul ball caught from Elise Lyle over on third base line. So that retires the side as the Keota Eagles take the lead into the bottom of the third, 5-0.
Hi, Clint.
Hey. Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
Hi, this is Stacy with Shuttler Insurance Services in Sigourney. As your local independent agency, we're here to help with all your insurance needs. Farm and crop, home and auto, business, life, and health. We take the time to listen, explain your options, and match you with the coverage that truly fits your needs. Shuttler Insurance Services, local service, trusted advice. Call 641-636-7744 or stop by our office on the east side of the square in Sigourney.
And we thank all of our sponsors on board for Keota softball and baseball this year here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. We are going to the bottom of the third. Keota with a 5-0 lead. Andy McGuire with the call of the action on a sunny, beautiful evening in Keota.
And we're going to have a pitching change for Colfax Mingo Tigerhawks. Number 33, Brianna Freerickson is now checked in.
Your nightmare has come true.
Freerickson, we're going to call her Bree. I noted that earlier, and it's going to stay. But Bree is the senior pitcher who has done a majority of the work this year for the Tigerhawks. She has played in 13 games, started 11 of them, has a 5-6 record, 56.2 innings pitched, and has an ERA of 3.83 on 69 strikeouts. So she is absolutely the ace for these Colfax Mingo Tigerhawks. And I'm not sure why she didn't start the game, because that allowed the Eagles to get 5 runs in. And I'm guessing that Jesselyn Aller is going to be here for the duration, as she is definitely the Eagles' ace as well.
See, I didn't realize until recently that high school baseball has a limit on the amount of pitches a pitcher can throw, but softball does not have that, correct?
Does not, that I'm aware of. I know that there are a lot of phenom pitchers that do a lot of activity for on the softball field. I know Carly Goodwin did a lot of innings pitched, a lot of pitch count a few years back for Sigourney. Cameron Hafley, the second baseman, is up to bat for Keota Eagles. And this is bottom of third, 5-0 lead. And Bree threw a strike, 2-1 count here.
So we usually see Jesselyn Aller. Who would be her backup? Any idea?
There's a couple of different options. Addison Perkypile did a lot of pitching before Jesselyn was available. And actually, Addison Perkypile is really the only pitcher other than Jesselyn that's done work this year. Addison has an ERA of 1.44 strikeouts and has only played in one game. So predominantly Jesselyn Aller has been willing this team to these victories out of the circle. Cameron Hafley strikes out looking. Uh-oh. Little fella doesn't look very happy there. Lexus Detweiler is hitting off of Bree now. And that is a low pitch, 1-0 count here. 5-0 the score. Bottom of third. Pitch is on its way. And that ball's high, trying to change the eye level there on Lexus Detweiler is Bree, number 33. Bree, 33.
33 Bree.
And there's a hit right back to the pitcher. Lexus Detweiler gets very soft contact and easy catch there for 33 Bree. Are you a Bree guy? More of a sharp cheddar? Colby Jack?
I'm boring. Oh, there's a hit.
You like my cheesy jokes?
I would not have known that Brie was a cheese.
And there we have activity on the softball field. We're getting distracted with cheese. And we're out here running around. We had a ball hit, thrown over to first, mishandled. And our runner advances all the way to second base on the error. Hallie Highstopper's up to bat. Addison Perkypile is moving around the bases. She makes it all the way to third with 2 outs. We'll see if Hallie can put Addison Perkypile at home. 1 ball, no strikes. 5-0 here in the bottom of the third. And that's a wild pitch, gets by the catcher. And Addison Perkypile scores 6-0. Keota Eagles. And that is a strike. Hallie Highstar. Ball's up in the zone a little bit, and Hallie liked it. Tried taking a cut at it. Misses low. 2-1. 2. 6-0. Third inning. Bottom side. And another swinging strike on that high fastball. This is a league of their own style. Can't lay off the high ones. She must like the high ones. And that is 3 pitches in the exact same spot with the same swing. And that retires the side. We're going to go to the top of the 4th with a 6-0 lead for the Keota Eagles.
Skunk River Radio is online radio for Southeast Iowa, playing country music from 1990 through 2010, along with Iowa country music. Listen to Steve Shetler weekdays from 6 a.m. to noon, and The Haze from noon to 6 p.m. Skunk River Radio also has Southeast Iowa weather, community calendar, and we play all your country music favorites like Garth, Reba, Shania, Brooks and Dunn, and many, many more. Listen to Skunk River Radio at skunkriverradio.com. Download the app with Apple and Android devices, or listen on Alexa and Google Assistant. Skunk River Radio. Online radio for Southeast Iowa.
Libertyville Savings Bank is family and employee owned and operated. We've been loving our small towns since 1901 and have 50 team members who are actively involved in their communities. We are proud to serve our ag customers with 7 ag lenders who are farmers themselves. They make fast, local credit decisions and are tremendous supporters of our local 4-H and FFA groups. At Libertyville Savings Bank, we kick ag.
They are kicking ag at Libertyville Savings Bank, and we thank them for being on board as one of our sponsors. Going to the top of the fourth, Keota up 6-0. Andy McGuire.
Kicking ag. And there's 33 Bree at the top of the lineup. And a liner over to Elise Lyle at her shortstop position. And Elise makes that catch easily and retires the batter. So now we're in the number 2 spot. And this is number 15 for the Tigerhawks. Dakota Allen, the starting pitcher. She's been relieved in this game. And she has a foul tip straight back. First pitch, second pitch is a ball. 1-1 count, 1 out. 6-0 here in the top of the fourth inning. Another ball low, 2-1 count. Steve, are you aware of a better view to watch a baseball, softball game than here at the Keota Field? I can't think of one. I've been to all the Sickle facilities, and there's some nice places to watch a game, but off to the right you have the farm field look, and off to the left you have a little timber.
Now, the best view as far as like doing a live video stream was actually from the BGM baseball field. I did a BGM North Mahaska baseball game a week or two ago, and it was just the press box was straight behind home plate, so it had a full view of the field. So as far as live stream goes, that wins. But we got obviously a great view of both games at the same time here, baseball and softball.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I could see where that elevated view from BGM would get you high enough that you could see the entire field.
The only thing about BGM is it's where Wi-Fi goes to die.
Ah, yeah.
There's a graveyard for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Just out in the outfield. So we had to actually record that and play it back later.
Right by the river down there in the low, right?
Yeah, I don't know about the river, but...
And Jesselyn rings her up on a full count, knocks down the number 2 batter after we got to the top. So first batter of the order, a line out to shortstop, second batter, strikeout looking. And here we have batter number 3 for Colfax Mingo. You don't get much more efficient than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we're through 1, 2, looking at number 3 batter. And this is number 16. Isabella Cushett, and it's coming in hot, and another youngster almost takes a softball to the head, but
same little kid was in the right area again.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're here in God's country where people are blessed without getting hit in the head by some sort of miracle. Jesselyn Uller's second offering's high. Got a 1-1 count here, I believe. The first one was fouled, out of bounds. And 2 outs, no runners, 6-0.
Ooh.
That one's hit hard, very hard. And that is over the fence and over the second fence. I think that one's actually out in the bean field. And Isabella Cushett absolutely crushed that ball. 6-1. Nice shot.
Yeah, there's a little boy trying to go out and find it, but good luck on that.
Yeah, because it climbed over the second fence. So the outfield fence is one thing. The second fence is actual property fence. And that's out in the beans.
Get your softballs out of my field.
Yeah, run that through my combine. Kinley Johannes, number 17, took a first pitch strike. Second pitch strike. I'm guessing Jesselyn didn't like giving up that home run. got her swinging now.
Ooh.
And there's a nice shot right over the second base, right at the pitcher. Hit hard. Kinley Johannes. I'd say that they've started timing Jesselyn up, but I don't want to go too far with that because she is absolutely dynamite in that circle. Number 5, Callie Rathje, a freshman. Is up to bat now. On a 6-1 score, runner at first, 2 outs. Just outside, I believe is the call there, a ball. Swinging strike, 1-1 now. The patrons are out trying to figure out how to get over the fence. Dad says, you jump this, I'll hold you there. Go get this ball. They're going to get that ball. Foul ball. That takes the count to 1-2. Jesselyn Aller still dealing here for these Lady Eagles after 3 2/3 innings pitched. And a foul tip just off the glove of the catcher. Have they found it yet, Shetler?
I don't think so.
And struck her out looking. Jesselyn sets the freshman down, leaves one stranded on base. 6-1's your score as we're going to go to the bottom of 4.
Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment in Keota, supports the area pork producers. They're located at 2112 Keokuk Washington Road in Keota. Call 641-636-2259. Your satisfaction is always our goal at Vidito Inc., Showstopper Equipment. Our interest, knowledge, and experience in the livestock industry has led us to develop the Showstopper Equipment line of products and show supplies. Find more information at vidito.com.
Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance in Keota is proud to support Keota Athletics. Jennifer is a licensed independent agent with over 25 years experience and represents over 40 companies. She can help you with auto, home, life, business, crop, and farm insurance. Call Jennifer at 319-461-6530 and find her on Facebook. Jennifer Fagan at Neighbor Insurance and Keota wishes the Eagles good luck.
Hey, coming up later on this week here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook and YouTube. Tomorrow night, we'll have our normal racing show for Tuesday night tune-up, coming to you live from Rock Island Tap in Oskaloosa. Then on Wednesday, we're back here for Keota softball, taking on Linville Sully. Then on Thursday, Pekin baseball versus Wapello. And on Friday, North Mahaska baseball against Cardinals. So we'll get all 3 of my teams that I'm covering this year on this week here on Steve Shetler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. So, Andy, I'll be seeing you again on Wednesday night. Lucky you.
Lucky me. More softball. I'm guessing we're going to see Jesselyn Aller again as they're going to be playing Linville Sully for a second time. They played them once already up in Linville, actually in Sully, and got the win up there. So we'll see if we can repeat that down here in the friendly confines of Keota. Dakota Dodd's your batter right now. And we got a frog.
We got a toad.
We got a toad.
Here, Ayler, you want it back?
Kind of looks like Shetler, don't you think?
It's named Tom the Toad.
Tom the Toad. All right.
It's about as good as Rocky the Rock.
Rocky the Rock.
Could have called him Toady.
Toady.
Toad the wet sprocket.
Toad and the wet sprocket. I wonder what made the sprocket wet.
TMI.
What do you? I'll just leave it alone. I'll just leave that sit on the table. third pitch is a strike, is a 2-1 count here on Dakota Dodd, number 7. Tall, slender, left-handed batter. And 33 Bree. Kind of looks like she's trying to take a bunt here, but isn't actually offering as a bunt. Two is the count. And she struck out looking. You don't see that very often from these Lady Eagles. Coach Hafley wants these ladies swinging. And we're to the top of the order again. Elise Lyle takes her spot.
Would they be swinging like John Anderson?
Just a swinging. Hear that on Skunk River Radio once in a while, don't you?
Heck yeah.
There's a hit over on the baseball field to score one.
I think they may have actually found that home run ball.
Did they? Maybe they took it with them. You know, pulled the old switcheroo trick. Stuck it in the pocket. Made it look like you're making an effort. Oh, found it. That's the way you play golf, isn't it?
Yeah, if I played, I definitely would. Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Always cheat.
We're kidding, children. Don't take our advice.
Foul ball from Elise. Two and one is the count. 1 out. 6-1's the score in the bottom of the fourth inning. Another foul ball. You should do one of those brackets for John Anderson songs. You think it'd come down to Seminole Wind? Seminole Win and Swinging.
Don't count out Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Just a swinging.
You're pretty good at that. There's Elvis imposters out there, and then you have John Anderson imposters.
I like the old Chunk of Coal song, too. That's a good one.
Jesselyn Aller singles. It does not actually. It's recorded out at first base. Weak contact down the third base line. And 1, 2, 3 go the Keota Eagles.
Hi, I'm Krista Sellers, driver of the 7K Figure 8 race truck. I race at local figure 8 tracks across southern Iowa. One of my good sponsors is CJ at Sigourney Motors. Next time you or someone you know is looking for a good used vehicle or in need of some minor repairs, you can contact CJ at Sigourney Motors. Give them a call at 641-224-8056 or stop by 705 East Jackson Street in Sigourney, Iowa. Hope to see you at the races or at CJ's shop.
At Lifetime Dental, we know a strong, healthy smile starts early. That's why we love seeing our little patients early in life to create positive experiences and healthy habits that will last a lifetime. With advanced training in pediatric growth and development, as well as orthodontics, we have the knowledge and expertise to help your growing child thrive. We have a simple goal: healthy children, healthy teeth, beautiful smiles to last a lifetime.
Lifetime Dental Solutions, one of our many sponsors on board for Keota baseball and softball here on Steve Shetler Media Facebook and YouTube. Beautiful night here in Keota, Iowa, as the Eagles take on Colfax Mingo. Top of the fifth, Andy McGuire.
And your battery is Jesselyn Aller and Addison Miller. And there is a nice hit from number 22, Sydney Wiesman, a sophomore, for Colfax Mingo. She finds the gap between right field, center field on a stand-up double. And coming back up is number 2, Caitlin Steenhook.
bats definitely coming alive the last inning or so for Colfax Mingo.
And there's another hit, but it's down to the first base. Kennedy Jackson records the out on a pop fly in foul territory off of Wiesman, I believe it was. Did I say that? No, Caitlin Steenhook, excuse me. Number 2. Number 9, Ella Snyder, a freshman, looking to try and lay down a bunt to advance the runner from second to third. Interesting piece of strategy here, because almost guaranteed a nice base hit would bring that runner home, but you never know. These ladies are pretty quick. Jesselyn Aller is not a slow pitcher. Long stride, can get to where she needs to be in a hurry. 0-2 count here. 1 out, 6-1 score, runner at second for these Colfax Mingo Tigerhawks, who had a long drive. Shetler followed them in from Highway 92. And she strikes out looking. Number 12, Brooklyn Yansky, a junior Colfax Mingo, is who Jesselyn Aller is going to look to retire and record a third out to end the top of the 5th here, if she can. First pitch foul. Some festive folks from this Colfax Mingo crowd here. We've got some red, white, and blue hats. We got another red hat down here with some garland on it, looks like. Nice and shiny. America
first.
There's a hit right back to the pitcher, Jesselyn, and she underhand tosses Kennedy Jackson to retire to the side. 6-1 is the score after this half.
If you've had a run-in with a deer, a fender bender, or any sort of accident with your vehicle, take it to Tony and the guys at Sigourney Body Shop at 210 West Clark Street in Sigourney. They'll get you back on the road in no time. And Tony will help you out with a free estimate. It's service with a smile at Sigourney Body Shop. Give them a call at 641-622-2022, or again, stop in at 210 West Clark Street in Sigourney.
Looking for a hometown gym that fits your schedule? Then check out The Gym in Keota. Open 24 hours a day. The gym gives you the freedom to work out whenever it works best for you. Early mornings, late nights, or any time in between. Whether you're just getting started or staying in shape, the gym has the equipment and atmosphere to help you reach your goals. Stop by at 211 East Broadway Avenue in Keota. Call 319-430-3231 and be sure to check out The Gym Keota on Facebook. Get stronger, feel better, and make your move today at The Gym in Keota.
All right, thanks to The Gym. The guy that did that commercial, The Gym. He said The Gym.
The Gym.
Yeah. We're going to the bottom of the 5th after 4.5 innings is what Andy was trying to say.
I was trying to say it.
Keota with the lead 6-1. We'll see if they can add to it here in the 5th inning.
Yeah, I was fumbling there for a minute, but you know what? It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
And the worst of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But we do have Kennedy Jackson that's going to do some batting for Keota. And we still have Bree, 33, pitching for Tigerhawks. And that one's hit right up the middle. And a base hit. Nice little roller for Kennedy Jackson to assume her position at first base. And Addison Miller is going to have an opportunity to do some damage here. Addison Miller has that home run capability as well. If the pitch lands where she likes it and she can put the bat on it, it can absolutely go. And nothing there. Trying to get the throw back at first. And the runner is safe. Trying to get Kennedy picked.
Unfortunately, that's right in our blind spot from first base out into the outfield. And obviously on camera as well.
And it looks like Bree wants the shades. I don't blame her because the sun is directly behind the catcher. Addison Miller. Nothing there. The ball gets under the catcher, so Kennedy Jackson advances to second base. Ooh. Weak contact down the first base line is Addison Miller, but Kennedy Jackson is able to advance over to third. Cameron Hafley, the second baseman, is up to bat currently with a runner at third. See if Cameron can put something in play there to advance the lead. Add on to that. Can never be too sure in these games, Steve. You know, you get late in a game and the batters start timing up a pitcher and things can get sideways in a hurry. Another throwdown attempt at third base. Cameron Hafley with a 2-0 count. Hits it right up the middle, and just as I called it, a run batted in Cameron Hafley, and that run batted is Kennedy Jackson from the third base position. Your score now is 7-1. Keota over the Colfax Mingo Tiger Hawks with one out in the bottom of the fifth inning. Alexis Detweiler, the designated player, is at bat currently. Cameron Hafley dives back in. This catcher is getting some activity and trying to throw these runners out. Cameron Hafley took a glove. I could see that through the window in the dugout. She took some leather right to the kisser. Alexis Detweiler swings and makes no contact. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 run.
Should also mention that gave the schedule for the rest of this week. Should also mention we are going to be picking up. Hang on here. Hit the Keota player with the ball.
That sounded like a bag of potatoes hitting concrete. It was just a thud.
So we missed a couple of Pekin games last week due to weather, and their fields took a hit last Wednesday with those storms that rolled through. So one of their games got moved to Winfield, which we weren't able to do. So we're going to be picking up Pekin softball at North Mahaska coming up this Saturday, the second game of a doubleheader. So busy day on Saturday with the sports section, followed immediately by softball action.
It'll be a big day for Shetler Media. That was a scary deal over there at Pekin, and there's a hit.
Yeah, I didn't realize what had happened down there. That happened live during our morning show, and I guess I just didn't figure out how bad it was south of us down at Pekin. But yeah, they took. I was talking to Clint Weber, the AD, over the weekend, and he was showing me pictures and telling me how they were weightlifting at the time that it hit. Pretty scary.
Very scary. Really fortunate that there wasn't any worse a situation there. Of course, we never like to see school facilities damaged in that fashion, but to have young people in the building when a storm like that goes through and to be able to walk out with any injuries is a blessing for sure.
It sounded like Clint and some of the guys were lifting weights, and some of the high school guys were actually physically holding down the door.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I saw Coach Weber, last Wednesday night. I guess it was that evening, and he was telling me the same deal there. But, yeah, I mean, gosh, any worse, and it could have been catastrophic. Oh, absolutely catastrophic. All right, here on the softball diamond, we got runner at second, runner at third. There's one out, and senior Addison Perkypile is at bat. She takes a ball inside. Seven to 1 is the score here, and we're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Addison Perkypile has a foul ball. Looks like it almost hit her in the foot, but right in the batter's box. And there's a pass ball coming home. It was Kennedy Jackson. Ooh, that was closer. Excuse me, Cameron Hafley. There's lots of activity going on in the softball field. So we had a pass ball situation. Runner at third makes it home. The batter, I believe, was taking first on a walk. And then we tried to steal second.
Is that the end of the inning?
And I think the throwdown happened and recorded the out, but not before another run had come in.
Is that the game?
And a 9-1 score. And I think that the differential of 8 runs finishes this contest. So in the most uneventful way,
That's very weird.
the Keota Lady Eagles get their 12th win of the season.
Okay.
So there it is, Steve. That was a funky little finish to a game there.
Very odd.
And it does it for these Lady Eagles.
Okay. So put you on the spot here for our Sigourney Motors Keota Player of the Game. What do you think?
I don't think we have any choice but to go again with Jesselyn Aller.
Sure.
You know, what she does out of that circle, limiting to 1 run. She did give up the 1 home run. But aside from that, I think they may have had maybe 2 other runners on. I don't have stats in front of me to share it. But really a defensive shutdown from these Lady Eagles. There's lots of balls out in play on hits and so forth. But at the end of the day, Jesselyn Aller gets the job done. So going to Jesselyn.
All right. Well, it's a short game here tonight in Keota. Again, a final after 4.5.
Yeah.
We have a Keota. They went into the 5th. So, 9-1 for Keota. The Eagles get yet another victory. If you're a Keota Eagles fan, you can tune in Saturday morning. We're going to have the seniors, I believe, on the sports section. And we'll also be back here Wednesday night for more softball action against Linville Sully. So, Andy, fun time as always. Good to always get another win for the Eagles. And we'll see you back here Wednesday here on Steve Shuttler Media.